I had this question posed to me today. What makes Midwest Avenue different, or why should anybody care what you guys are doing, or whatever? Basically, explain Midwest Avenue to me. And because, there's a million country bands out there, and there always will be, always has been, always will be. To me, and it's taken some time to get to this point because early on in the band, me myself mentally I had like an image of what I wanted to be portrayed as. Was a big Eric Church fan, big Waylon Jennings fan, and wanted that like cool tough edge kind of thing. And but that was just because that was who they were. And I don't know what kind of clicked with me. I think it was whenever I wrote the song, our Christmas song from a couple years back called "The Little Things," and I started throwing some like humorous lines in there, just like stuff that I would normally say. Um, and they kind of made me kind of smile, laugh a little bit. It's just my personality. And I'm like, I want to try doing more of this, just being myself in my songwriting and as an artist on stage. Not always trying to be the cool guy because I don't know how cool I am. You can be the judge of that. I just like to have a good time, anytime and all the time, and have a fun time and laugh and goof off. And so I brought that, really started hammering that in to our music. And as if you've heard like our two Christmas songs, "The Little Things," "Don't Let Your Tinsel Get Tangled," our single "Money Back," or even "Broke by Tomorrow," which was actually, I didn't write that song, but we played on it. It was written by the guy that's singing it, our fiddle player, Steve Vincent, and he has the same mindset as I do, is just put our personality out there and let's just have fun with this thing. And so you'll see the kind of subjects that we touch on. They're not all, parking your truck out, having a beer with a pretty girl, or whatever the case may be, whatever the typical cliche is of a country song, or she took my truck and my dog, and left me too, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. Everything that we write about is very real and very in our lives, and with our own personal touch on it. And as you'll hear in some of the other songs, we got a real special song coming out this fall called "Our Town." Wrote it about my hometown area, and it's kind of cool, the things that we discuss in that. We got "Yeehaw" coming out, "Like a Cadillac," but just a bunch of fun songs, like a Cadillac, one of my favorite, like the two favorite lines out of that one is the pre-chorus line right before we go to the chorus. In the first verse, it's "God bless the USA and small town farms." Then the second one, just to give you some pretext in that second verse, is talks about like getting married and then buying a house, and it's like, and now you got a yard that you got to mow. God bless the USA and the bills you owe. That's right, amen. And yeah, so that's kind of where we are now, is just kind of just being ourselves, and it's been kind of freeing in a sense, and it's come out in our live shows too, and that's been another great aspect to what we are building here with Midwest Avenue. And yeah, that's what I got.